new developments on the war between Israel and Hamas. A number of flights between Canada and Israel were suspended today, and there is word at least one Canadian is among those taken hostage. This as the death toll on both sides climbs to more than 1,100 people. Before we tell you more, we must caution you. Some of the images you're about to see are disturbing. Tonight, Alice Sweeney brings us the latest on the war and speaks with a Hamilton woman who is in Israel right now.
Israel was carrying out a counterattack against Hamas today, vowing to retaliate after yesterday's rocket, ground, and sea attacks by the Palestinian Hamas group. In Israel tonight, reporter Clarissa Ward watched Hamas rockets being intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome anti-missile system.
The Iron Dome has been activated. There has just been a barrage of rockets coming in. There is military hardware pretty much everywhere you look. It's just not a question of rockets. It's also a question of Hamas fighters who are still inside Israel, who continue to be able to infiltrate.
Right now, I can hear sonic booms of jets and a lot of, Air Force jets going across the skies.
Shari Pilo grew up in Hamilton, but now lives in an Israeli town between Jerusalem and Tel Aviv and has been sheltering in a safe room at home.
Bombs are being dropped, missiles are being shot over the south of Israel as we speak. Red alerts on the television all the time. Our phones have a system on them where we get red alerts for our area. I pray that it will end. There are still terrorists in southern Israel running from home to home.
The attacks and counterattacks have left at least 700 dead in Israel, more than 400 in the Gaza Strip. Israeli forces say more than 1,000 Hamas fighters invaded Israel Saturday. And Israeli civilians and others are being held hostage by Hamas fighters. This woman forced in and out of a vehicle in Gaza. YONI Asher's wife and 2 daughters were taken hostage during a family visit in Israel.
I want to ask of Hamas, don't hurt them. Don't hurt little children. Don't hurt women. If you want me instead, I'm willing to come.
With the battles continuing, Israel officially declared war on Hamas today with the support of the United States.
This is a massive terrorist attack that is gunning down Israeli civilians in their towns.
While the U.S. and many Western nations are calling this a terrorist attack, a Palestinian leader blames Israeli occupation.
Of course, I am not affiliated with Hamas, but I think this situation that has evolved is a direct result of the continuation of the longest occupation in modern history.
Prime Minister Trudeau reiterated his condemnation of the Hamas assaults today, calling them terror attacks. The federal government says major airlines have suspended flights to Israel. Air Canada is offering to help people change flights, while Ottawa is warning people to avoid travel to Israel. So a Hamas official said a short time ago that they're holding more than 100 hostages following the attacks on Israel. The Israeli army says it has freed some hostages, but this aspect of the war is very unclear at the moment. However, we are hearing that at least one Canadian is being held by Hamas. That's according to a tweet from former Cabinet Minister Irwin Cotler. Adam?